Ooh. Yo, back in the building. Biased Opinions, episode 17. Damn near a full cast tonight. Holla at the people, y'all. Holla at the people.
Was Gucci? Yes, Sirski, we here. You know, another week, another week that Darren is here on the pod again. That's a world record.
Yes, sir. I'm back finally. I had a little intermission, couple episodes I missed. What did I miss?
I
What did you
mean,
guys
just
talk about?
the usual ramblings. The usual ramblings. Last week I thought was a pretty good one. And then there was a little break before that one. So honestly, I couldn't even pinpoint you bullet points. Last week we was
Okay.
talking about NCAA. That shit was pretty funny.
uh,
I
we all,
know I saw some clips on that. I saw
yeah,
you guys talking because Josh got that contract.
Bro, he got the contract. I was like, hey, yo, son. I was like, bro, I almost put my D3 hat on tonight. I was about to represent, but fucking that shit didn't look right. So I had to take that shit off. But no,
yeah.
man. Yeah, we've
So
been holding the fort down, man. We've been holding the fort down.
That's
we
funny. That's
kept it
dope as hell.
pushing. We kept it
Imagine.
pushing. We told
No.
everybody to prepare for the unexpected.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it
Taught
was.
a few lessons. You know,
Bro. Did you see that shit, Rob? When Buddy was at that concert and his girl got pulled up on stage?
mm, mm.
The one we talked no recently?
Recently. It was perfect because we were just talking about
We
that.
were
And
just talking
that
about
shit happened
that.
in real life, bro. You gotta
Bro.
we can recap real quick, but catch like about the last 10 minutes of last week's episode after this.
Okay,
Bro,
bet.
we was going in. So basically, it was in London, in the UK, and
No.
some UK singer was like, but he sounded like an R&B dude. So this dude took his girl front row, everything. And I guess his thing, he be bringing chicks up on stage or whatever. He brought up Buddy's girl. She was bust because that's the whole thing. We was like, you know what? Because if I went up with Beyonce, I'm gonna do what I do, but I ain't gonna act crazy or disrespectful to the relationship or whatever. She was busting it down on Buddy, bro. Busting it down on Buddy. And bro, the security guards was laughing at him. Everyone was because it started playful. And then, bro, they had this curtain. They dropped the motherfucking curtain. I was like, hey, yo,
They
Bro,
bro.
dropped
you
the
know he's a
curtain,
laughing
and
stock.
all you can see is their silhouette, their shadow. And she was bending it over, throwing it back, like going down and acting like she's gonna do something. Like she was like no respect for her man.
Bro, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Every why do I feel like every man in that's from the UK is a joke? Just
No.
I feel
Oh,
like if you say you're from the UK, I can't take you
why you
serious.
say that? Why you say that?
Bro, you just gotta listen to him. That's it. All you gotta do is hear him talk, bro.
You
I
damn
can't
near
think you
repping, bro. You
serious.
got the red coat on. You got the red coat.
Hey, bro. I'm just
You
saying.
Paul hearing it.
I just feel like I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say. I can't take it serious. I feel like they never been through nothing. I feel like they getting. I feel like they carry around little what do you call that shit? When you fencing, they carry around fencing swords everywhere and just
They
fight
got
each
the
other
mask,
like
they got the
that,
Hawaii suit.
stealing each other for their tea and crumpets and stuff. It's like I can't. They robbing each other for their tea and crumpets.
Damn, son, I ain't know your hatred was like that.
He said it's tea
Nah,
time
it ain't
in
like that.
class.
He
Pull up
said,
with a fence, challenge you to a duel for a cup of tea.
right. Yeah, yeah. That was the crazy part is, bro. Like this man was walking after the show was over. This man was walking up the street all alone, and you got motherfuckers out here recording him,
He was
zooming
down bad.
down bad, bro.
I
That
was
was
hurt, man. I was hurt for him because, like, bro, that's just a diabolical situation.
speaking of diabolical.
Yeah.
What was that fucking overhand haymaker from the heavens?
My God. Good God Almighty.
Yo, Anthony Joshua came in, didn't hide nothing. He said,
He said, ah!
top of the head.
Hey, look,
He said, you know what? This ain't even nothing. You ain't used to this type of shit.
Oh,
Boom.
he was channeling his Piccolo.
Yeah.
bro. And we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. But I was just like, I ain't never seen. I like to hate on Anthony Joshua, and there's another motherfucker from England, Rob. To your point,
Right. It's like,
but I ain't never seen this motherfucker look like this before. He looked like a goddamn man on a mission.
Did
right.
anything happen? because I didn't see the like prior to that. I saw that clip. I was like, that's all I need to know. Because
bro.
damn, the fight damn near just started
It
anyway.
just started, bro. Like I put that bitch on Streamies. I was working because it came on at like 4 or something, and so I put that bitch on Streamies. And I got a clip. We're gonna watch all 3 knockdowns. I got a clip ready for us.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
There's
I'm
three
ready.
of them.
There's 3, bro. The first one happened in the first round. I'm like, Francis having a good first round. He looking pretty good. And he walked, bink, and I just fucking, I was like, hey, yo. And then, bro, let me cue this shit up. Hold
All
on.
right, yeah, keto. Let's go. Let's get our reactions.
But no, bro, this shit's actually nuts, low key.
Biden.
That shit's pretty funny. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the first one.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
It's
Get
the
up.
second one.
Oh.
And then this is right after. This is when he stood up. Bink.
Oh.
Bro, I couldn't believe that shit.
Imagine seeing those like one after another.
Outlast.
That's what it was like, bro. Because I'm telling you, like, it's obvious the video is obviously cut up, but the from the second one to the last one, he knocked him down when he wobbled, sat down, and then even when the ref was counting to him, I was like, I don't know, man. He may not be able to keep going no more. And then he got up and he walked, bro. This motherfucker Joshua walked right up, like Darren said, Hunter, and bro slept him, knee all bent. I was like, oh my God.
He
Not
became and
Francis.
that's a new real. That's a new real for a minute now. And
Bro,
that was at what time you said today, right?
it
At
was at
3,
like 4, bro. Like 4
4?
is one of the thing. I damn near may run that shit again, bro. That shit was nasty work.
I'm down. I'll watch. I'm gonna watch it on my own. At least 2 rounds is easy.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I ain't even see the video because my internet.
That shit was bugging. Oh no.
I should say zoom, 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 zoom. I was like, I felt like I was watching Goku and Jiren fucking fight. I was like, holy fuck, what the fuck happening, bro? And bro, the creator of Dragon Ball Z died, bro.
I know.
Creator of Dragon Ball.
Hey, R.I.P. to
Yeah.
that man. Like,
That's a big RIP, man. Like
big R-
I respect and love the show, but I know y'all motherfuckers like really watched it. So
oh yeah.
I would love to hear like some of your top favorite moments, man. Just to, like walking down memory lane to respect it.
And my favorite moments when Goku was like start off with Dragon Ball. Goku was running around these streets with Bulma. Was out here chopping, just going crazy. That was probably my favorite moments. I don't really care about anything after that though. I'm just playing. Yeah, that shit. Gohan had his moment. Like the fact that he drew it all up like that. When Gohan was dead, when his pops was dead, fighting Cell. That's the classic moments right there.
Yeah.
I know when they had the super when Goku was in his Ultra Instinct. I mean, that's classic right there. And then just Majin Buu era, classic right there. The tournaments, that shit
Yeah,
was crazy.
bro.
The tournament
Yeah.
was crazy. Like, dude, like I think there's a great tweet from Robert Griffin, was it the third, fourth? What the fuck?
Yeah. RG3.
I don't know. He got so many Robert
Got
Griffins.
too many goddamn names, too many of these goddamn.
Yeah, for real. But he made a good ass tweet. He says, I'm a butcher if I say it, but we'd rather pull it up. But he said something along the lines like, the creator, he made us all feel like we had a Goku in us, like we had a Frieza to defeat.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was crazy. But like, yeah, bro, he was my childhood. Like watching Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
like that's what I grew up on. What about you, Rob?
Yeah, I'd say so, honestly. Like matter of fact, we need to look this up, bro, because I just read it today. The most fucking heartbreaking, excuse my language, most heartbreaking thing was reading Oda, the creator of One Piece, and Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto. They wrote a letter to the creator of Dragon Ball, right?
Okay.
So they like obviously after them finding out that he passed away. They wrote a letter each, and just kind of described their emotions as best they can. And it was like heartbreaking. It was not that long. There were short letters, like just kind of like mementos or however you want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
But shit really hits too because those are like three of the biggest, most influential in the anime community and just creators of all time. But most importantly, at the top, almost like you would say, like the Michael Jordan would be Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
They
Dragon
got
Ball.
they got a big three over there in Japan, and no specific order, but it's Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece. Like those that's the big three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, Bleach is in there technically. So for me, that's the big three. Just because I wasn't the biggest Bleach fan, but technically, Dragon Ball was not even included in the big three because technically, Dragon Ball is like the Godfather. It's like it's what even created something to come of a big three.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Ball is like just like the one,
I
Right.
think
just the
I think
one, and then from the one came the big three, which is supposed to be Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach.
you know what's crazy though. The animes that spread to the Western cultures, like Western for us,
Right,
America,
with Shonen Jump, yeah.
like was Dragon Ball Z, and I'm not gonna lie, Pokemon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, those two are the motherfuckers that like damn near broke through
Right.
Western culture and was like, yo, like,
We're here.
yeah, we're here. This is
Right,
us.
Yeah.
And so
right,
I was
yeah.
like,
They influenced all kids
and
and
I didn't,
adults.
yeah, and no, for sure adults. And I didn't even
Like,
really I knew about One Piece and One Piece and Naruto after Dragon Ball Z. Like that was Dragon Ball Z was my first initial that was probably the first anime that I've ever watched was Dragon Ball
yeah,
Z. And Pokemon. I think Pokemon
yeah,
was after, but like it was like something like that. But those were the first. I didn't know about Naruto and fucking One Piece until after the fact. One Piece I
yeah,
know is super big in like the one of the biggest in Japan. Like that's like one of the mainstreams like Dragon Ball Z, but like
yeah,
Dragon Ball Z made it was so good it crossed cultures like
yeah. For
so.
real. No, you're not lying. And back to the original, your original question, Zach, of us and what Darren had mentioned, like the biggest, like some of the biggest moments I think that I can remember from Dragon Ball, like as a kid, screaming Kaioken. Kaioken times 10, like that shit is like that shit is crazy.
I use
You
that
even as a kid,
Kamehameha.
just saying those
Yo.
words, bro, just saying those words, you felt like you just tenfolded your power level. Like like Kaioken times 10, that was a secret technique. Like motherfuckers didn't just do that. Like you didn't just know that. But um
I swear to God, bro,
uh,
there was one move I thought when I was little, when that I saw for the first time that because I played the Dragon Ball Z games. Like I remember I
yeah,
used to
yeah.
be like fighting all these motherfuckers. And I remember the one move that I would always try to even test in and off the game was the spirit bomb. I used to be like, you
Bro,
feel
tell me why.
you feel everybody.
Bro, tell me why. Fucking excuse me again, but tell me why. Uh, the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira, I believe his first name is, had us in the show, had us literally trying to get him through the TV, give Goku our own power, our
Yes,
own energy.
bro. I
He
was
had
like,
me trying to give him my energy so he could create that spirit bomb. Dude, I swear, like it's like crazy how that shit just like touched you in a different type of way, like on some like priest touch your children type shit. Like it really
yo,
like
what? Yo, hold on. Priest touching your children. That's some weird.
Oh man. He said, bro,
Yo,
he
wait.
felt
Priest, hold
touched
on. Pause.
like I
Pause
was in the
on that.
Catholic Church.
Hold on. Yeah, you in the
hold on. I
in the
wasn't even
UK with
finished
it
with my
now. He in
no,
the
like,
UK. He really in the UK with it now. Hold on.
no, on some real, no, like all jokes aside, like Hey, no, for real, though, all jokes aside, like,
Oh, good, like a priest touch your kid type.
Dragon Ball, that shit sucks that he's gone now because now we don't. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I think it was Musashi Kishimoto who said the whole world was still waiting on what you had next.
Yeah,
The whole world is still waiting for the whole journey of it all, like for you to keep going. And it's like, it's just sad to see that he's passed away at the early age of 68 years old.
that's young, man.
But I
That's
mean,
pretty young.
that shit is tragic.
Are you like caught up on it? It's still going, right?
Yeah, it's still going. I mean, it's as far as I know, we were supposed to see more of Super coming out very soon. Like
Okay.
I've seen
Yeah,
lore, I've seen manga, like little things. I'm not the biggest manga reader, but I'm going to now. I'm gonna go dive straight into Dragon Ball now. Dragon Ball, I'll probably pick up from where we left off in Super, so I
Okay.
could just kind of continue it because I know that there's already been continuation of Super in manga. So I'll
Hmm.
probably go straight into that. And you know what? That's saying something because I never read manga, bro.
if you
But
were to recommend a manga or well, you don't read manga. So if you were to recommend an anime for Zach to watch, maybe you can either do your top three. If you can recommend any anime for him to watch, what would you recommend?
um, do I am I at bro? Shut up! I'm getting something coming through my AirPods. My fault. Um, I would probably am I recommending him something that like
Wait,
that he's gonna
wait,
that's gonna
hold on to
am I
your.
recommending him something that like he's gonna like dive into anime after this or just something like whether he continues or not? Like you gotta watch this.
I think it's more of a just like a personal preference that I was really into because like more so just like a personal preference. Like for you, like what do you like? Now you like
I mean, I think he
not
should.
necessarily that so that he gets into it, but just so something that like you feel is like dope to you that
I
you
think he should watch Demon Slayer. He's
Hmm.
already seen the movie Mugen Train. We went to go see it in theater, and that shit was definitely captivating. But the show is just although it's so new, it's so good.
the
It's
animation's amazing. I
so
think they
good. The animation is crazy. I think if he watched it, he would be hooked. Whether he watched anything else or not, I think that's a great one to recommend to people. Demon Slayer is good.
Zach, I think you would like this anime called Kingdom.
Okay.
And this anime, dude, this like the manga is crazy. I read the mangas. The mangas are fucking sick. They're like, if you read the mangas, if you're a reader, you can look up Kingdom, and it's about this boy who started off as like a slave.
Okay.
I think it's like the fuck, I don't know. It's like the China dynasty. It's like way back when,
Got
right?
you.
Started off as like a slave, and then he went into the army as like a foot soldier in the front lines, sword, no shield, just
Damn.
like having to go to war and worked his way up from foot soldier, 100-man commander or 50-man commander to 100-man commander to 1,000-man commander to 5,000
He
to
became him.
1,000 to 10,000. Like he has like damn near 10,000 at this as we speak, 10,000 man commander right now, and he's
Okay.
trying to work his way up to like top general, like of the whole like it's like Chi.
Kingdom or
I
whatever.
forgot, I forgot which country it is, but
You
or
talking about like Edo? Is it like Edo era type shit where it's like
it's around that era. Yeah, it's around that era. But
you know what? And that would probably be around the type of genre of anime that I think Zach would like most
no,
because I
it's
feel like
so
Zach would like that type stuff most and
no, he would.
not like the newer type of anime where the main character like be crying and shit. I feel like he would kind of get lost like like
This one, the only reason why I think Zach would like this is because it's so like I would say it's so like intricate, like it's so detail oriented. It's like building. It's the character development is crazy because nowadays, motherfuckers. I'm not gonna lie. You see animes nowadays, and motherfuckers are just dumb overpowered. Like
Right.
The main characters just don't gotta work for shit. They just blessed.
Right.
Blessed. They like me, blessed. They just blessed with power. They blessed with just natural gifted abilities, and there's no character development no more. There's no like starting from the bottom really and like struggling, not being shit, and then working your way up, going through trials and tribulations,
I
Right.
see.
fucking getting stronger because of your experiences. There's
So you
nothing
pretty much watching motherfuckers who's already OG, like already like powerful.
right. Because think of it, it's like we're in the like the TikTok era where it's like your attention span is like dwindling like this. Like it's
Right, that's what I'm saying. A lot of motherfuckers can't really get into the whole older style of anime because of it being a build up. Because
Mm.
older style anime, like the Dragon Ball, like the Naruto, One Piece,
One
it's all
Piece.
about the journey,
Right.
similar to life. You know what I mean? It's like, and you know what? Since we're on the topic, obviously, I think you would too. Recommend him to he could watch an episode a day for the rest of his life, but watch Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super.
Oh yeah.
Like you'd be that'd be enough for you to watch for the rest of your life. Just watch one episode, bro.
Yeah.
That show was you'd see why it was so inspiring.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Zach. The Kingdom anime, like that they're making or the manga, like it's like very like strategic, like mentally, like you're like you think something's gonna happen, and then something else happens that you couldn't like fathom, and
That
you're
shit
just
catches you off guard.
you're like, oh shit, I wasn't like I was like I knew something was gonna happen. I didn't think it was gonna happen like that in that type of situation. I thought they were fucked over, and then like somehow shit happens. Like it's one of those like plot twists. There's like a plot twist every fucking time that got
You know,
you
it's
like,
called Kingdom. You said, what did you watch it on?
yeah, it's Kingdom. Pornhub.
Yeah.
We got another Mr. Portugal over there.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
You man, I was talking. I was so fucking.
Hey, that was funny. That was fucking funny.
Hey, what you don't realize is like motherfuckers really be putting people on in those on them sites, bro. They be giving you the free ski.
Hey, not
Episode,
gonna
they
lie.
say they
Some
be
of my top
saying
animes came from that site, bro.
they be going episode one, season one, 24 minutes, whole episodes on there.
Are you dead ass, bro?
I'm
Yeah.
not lying.
Oh, that's crazy. That's
No.
crazy, motherfucker. Someone catch you on the hub. It's not what it looks like.
It's
Right,
Kingdom.
What it looks like.
Kingdom.
You watching that shit on the bus, and then someone's like, "This motherfucker watching porn." He's like, "No, no, 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 no."
Oh, that's the worst. If someone yells out what you're doing and you try to be secretive,
Right.
be special officer, say, hey, he's watching porn. Oh, no.
Motherfucker on the hub.
No, no, no,
It's
no,
not
no.
what it looks like. I'm
Oh,
I'm
man.
watching Black Clover.
Watch Black Clover. There's some Black Clover on there, all right.
Hey man, yeah, don't type that in the search bar.
Don't type that.
You better be specific when you type that shit in. You said I need Black Clover season 6, episode 11.
Thank you. Yeah, you're right.
If you just
Exactly.
type in Black Clover, you're not gonna see what you're looking for.
Nah,
Yeah, you're right. Right.
you're gonna get lucky.
Oh
Correct
my
that one.
god.
Correct that one.
Woo.
Nah,
Nah,
but it
for real
is
though,
called
like
Kingdom.
I've been thinking about it, man. Like Demon Slayer was gas. Like I remember seeing the movie with me and Rob went to go see that shit, and I was like, "This shit is amazing, bro." Like
Bro, the
when
artwork.
Buddy, you seen that
Oh.
shit, right, Darren? I don't want to spoil alert this shit,
Yeah, I've seen it.
bro. When Buddy died, and like once I realized, I'm like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker about to die." I was like, "No, dude." So that was sick. I really liked it, and I definitely think I would like the show. I've heard like hella things about Attack on Titan. I feel like that would be sick.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That shit you were talking about though, Darren, I think I really would like that shit. The
Yeah,
Kingdom.
you would.
That sounds. Have you watched it, Rob?
No, I just from I've heard him say it before too, before today, and
Yeah,
now that's why I'm asking where he watched it, but I ain't gonna go to know.
that was bad funny. I am not capping, bro. That shit was.
If it ain't on Crunchyroll or a website or a different type of website,
I
Oh
don't
my
know if it's on
goodness.
Crunchyroll, but the thing about Kingdom was like it was such a good manga. If you are like reading, I don't know, like what websites there are for manga. Like, um, I have apps, but I don't remember because I don't go on it too often.
Yeah,
But like, dude, that anime started off. This is how you know if an anime is good or not. Okay, like they can either start off with like the best animation, like the best quality of animation, because they
Mhm.
got so much hype coming into them, or you can see an anime that started off with like low key poor quality, and then as each season went on, because anime it costs money, it costs a good amount of money to make each episode and to keep that staff in to make each episode, right?
Right.
But if it's a good, you'll see an anime like start off originally poor or initially poor, and then as the next season goes on, it gets better, and then as the next season goes on, it gets even better quality, and now the quality is literally like damn near a fucking like Demon Slayer, Bleach,
yeah,
Naruto like quality. Like it got it, and it's like on its fifth season.
Right.
A lot of animes don't get to like five
That
seasons.
far.
So
Yeah.
they don't get that far. Like they get like on average, if I had to go average, right? Like taking the greatest One Piece that have like a million episodes, like Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Naruto, and then averaging it out with animes that like last for a season or two, I
Mhm.
would say like the average length of an anime, and correct me if I'm wrong, Robert, you can add to it. Like
hmm
I've seen a lot of animes, and like I really don't see much lasting more than like 3 seasons. Like that's like the average I see an anime, or it's like coming up, right? It's on its like Vinland Saga, like that was a great anime. That shit only has 2 seasons.
Damn.
yeah.
Like
They rushed it too, and it was
they
so
rushed
good.
it, dude. The second season
They
was
were.
so like I man, I'm so disappointed. But the first season was amazing. Second
I just
season,
feel like I feel like ever since like the last like 10 years, the anime that's been coming out and the production companies that been putting them out, they be trying to like flood the networks with just more and more anime that they don't really invest and put a lot of money budget behind some animes that could do so much better if they just backed it and
Mhm.
let it ride. Like they
Right.
want to like hurry shit and they want to put out this one, this one. It's like, bro, we have some good shit here. We got some good material. Like let's continue it. Let's not rush a ending. That's the shit you're gonna see all the time in anime is rushed endings and it's like just to, I don't know, just to kind of wrap it up. It's like, yo, we're not trying to wrap it up. We're trying to go out with a bang and we're trying to tell a story, trying to captivate. So
Right.
I feel like that's what gets lost in translation when they produce some stuff from manga. But for a second here, I wanted to I wanted to share the screen
Yeah. Let
for
me.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
Keep on
who's your
10.
favorite character in Dragon Ball Z?
I mean, if we're gonna like I was just talking about, we have to talk about Frieza. You know what I
That's
mean?
your
Like it
favorite?
has to be Frieza.
Is that your favorite?
Uh, right now I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say he's one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
For real.
Definitely my
Why is he
favorite.
your favorite?
I mean, talk about a character who A or one doesn't give a shit about nobody, about nothing. Not even if they're stronger than him, not even nothing. You still treated equally like garbage to him. You know what I mean? It don't matter.
Sound like you got problems, bro.
No, that's what he no, but two, he can roast no anybody. I was just telling Zach, like he roasts everyone. Like he quick witted, he's smart, and he's super powerful. Let's make sure we tell him the truth here. He's always been super powerful, and just like Goku and Vegeta, he just seems to like he never goes away. He just gets more powerful, and it's like his evilness and his just cunningness that's just such a makes him such a good character. But with that being said, we'll share the screen right quick
Rob got
and
some shit for us.
Yeah, he got some
Let's
Frieza
watch.
Frieza hentai.
Nah, son, chill. Hold on, man.
Oreos. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I want to see the bars, bro. I want to see this motherfucker got bars.
You got captions on this bitch?
I think it does have captions on here.
Okay.
Okay.
The caption, like the name of the video is fucking hilarious.
You of all people should know this.
It is.
I'm sending you
Oh.
back to hell.
Ah. Your threats are as empty as your title. All hail Vegeta, Prince of No One.
God damn. God damn. He wouldn't like that shit.
He did. He did.
Tell you about your proclivity for and over-reliance on transmission. There's really nothing to it. Well, as I previously stated, there's nothing to it.
God.
Just smack the motherfucker to the head.
Thank you for the entertainment.
Like, so
You like the way he wrapped his tail around his neck, Rob?
Alright,
What? Kill him? You honestly believe I could make such a foolish mistake? I avoided anything that's immediately vital, though of course I cannot be held accountable for what happens once he's outside of the ring.
Oh no, bro.
Give up again. I'll keep fighting until the end. Your end is now.
Woo! Woo! You said, all right then.
I said, all right, well then you give it up right now. It's
It
done.
would have been profligate of me to waste any more on you. I have bigger apes to fry.
He said bigger ape.
They are apes, bro.
About to fuck this dude up. He said
Damn,
stupid.
my shit.
He got that shit like Patrick. He got that shit like Wumbo.
No, this motherfucker getting clapped.
You think you the Flash? You think you the Flash, buddy?
Why they zooming on his ass though? What?
He said this episode of Pornhub exclusive.
Right.
Try to resist any way you
I said, you sure you didn't get this URL from Pornhub?
I'll show you it doesn't matter what form you take on. You'll still never keep up with my hyper.
This motherfucker is fast. I remember this motherfucker.
Ooh. You
bad
got him.
for you.
Hey.
Yeet.
Why
Right.
that motherfucker be saying,
I should call
hit
it
him
the
your ass.
ring, though it's not exactly a dignified stance since you're standing. Look at you there, crumpled, singed, and tattered, like litter left on the road. And trash should be tossed as should fragile justice. Guess I should do my civic duty and pick you up and drop you.
I feel like Robert be having this inner dialogue when he knocks someone down. When he boxing,
Robert,
looking at him like,
and then you be walking off, Rob, bro.
You
Rob, you be walking off, you say,
You lost your edge. Here goes Darren. You've had a taste of defeat, and now you'll get the full course. Served up by yours truly.
wasn't this guy good?
My,
Yeah,
my.
Darren was the shit.
he was like that. He's like that.
Shut your mouth!
That hard outer shell of strength has been cracked, and now you're quite fragile, aren't you? It's as though I can hear the screaming in your tortured and wounded soul.
Hey,
I
yo,
think you're terrified of being weak and helpless once again.
that shit struck a chord. Oh, got his ass.
What happened to the light?
Got his ass wiggling.
Your rage is making you sloppy.
Bro, Buddy's fucking his voice, bro. His voice is killing me.
Bro,
Right.
the classic.
I always thought Frieza was a
um,
girl for the longest time because of his voice.
Bro, I was always confused on that. Honestly, when I was little, I thought he was a girl. I was like, is
Me
this
too.
That motherfucker
transsexual?
said he gender fluid. That they them will beat your ass though.
You're right. It will beat your
His
ass.
classic,
It
his
will fuck
classic
you
line
up.
of "Hello monkeys," how he treated Vegeta and Goku. He always said they were monkeys.
That's like the
That's it.
RDC video. You ever seen that video?
Yeah, yeah. Their take on it. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me go back to the.
Damn, I wish I could have watched that video without it teleporting on me, but
That shit was. How did that shit look for you, Darren?
I was seeing other motherfuckers' face with Frieza's voice. Like,
That's
I-
fucking funny.
Really?
I think I'm just a couple scenes behind. Yeah, it's because I'm motherfucking going through it.
Hey man, that Wi-Fi gonna come back. It gonna come back.
Going through it. You know, we got storms out here, you know, seeding in the clouds.
It been raining the past couple of days, man. You know the weather
Yeah.
funky, man.
They
We
putting
from
seeds.
California, shit. We from California.
So the Bills,
You think they
Bills.
putting they doing that Saudi? Well, I don't know if it's that Saudi Arabia shit, but you think they doing the cloud seeding, where they go up in the clouds, they release some like fucking chemicals that make it so that the clouds can produce rain
Oh shit. Yeah, they do that shit in fucking Saudi
out
Arabia.
there,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, it is Saudi Arabia then, right?
They do. Yeah, it is Saudi Arabia. They have like shit, bro. It's the amount of like because they have the oil money. They have crazy oil money, and bro, it's just that's like a billionaire's Vegas playground. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
Playground's the
oil
best
money
way to
is
describe
different.
it.
yeah, you gotta be big, rich to really enjoy that shit. But if you are and you go out, bro, have you seen they're trying to build like this city in the desert? I forget what it's called, but fucking voice cracked. But it's like this fucking column. I'll try to look it up and find it. But they're trying to basically build a city in the desert, but it's like all indoors and there's like levels and layers to that shit. And like one of my friends, actually, one of my old teammates from Australia, I don't know what the fuck he was out there for. He went to Saudi Arabia for some shit, and all his stories that whole week were fucking nuts, bro. And then I remember one day that he was at like a ski resort. Look like this motherfucker was at Big Bear skiing this shit indoors, inside. But not even like, because I've seen some of them shits on like travel shows or whatever, but this looked like big, bro. Like it wasn't no little like, oh, we have some fake snow. It was like slopes in that bitch.
Bro,
Bro, that
they
oil
are
money is
on
different.
some different type, like different money type shit. Like I heard in Saudi Arabia, they got like trillionaires over there.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
and motherfuckers that don't necessarily have to be reported to their governments, they're like, but they're trillionaires. Like they got
It's
that.
the family, the royal family that runs it, they basically control all that shit. And there's a shit ton of them. And that's why there's always like crazy shit going on out there, like politically or whatever. You know what I mean? But bro, they're mad rich. I heard this one thing. The king, I forget his name, but the crown prince, they call him by his initials, like MFB or something like that. Once some kid, because he has like heavy security with him all the time, because he's like the president out there, you know what I'm saying? But the king, it's like a dictatorship. So he was like walking out one time, some kid wanted to say what's up. He was like, yeah, yeah. And the security was trying to push him away, and he was like, no, let me talk to him. So he starts talking to the kid that says what's up, like real quick, basically. And he's like, what's your favorite car? And then he was like, he said like a Bentley or something, some nice ass car. And then the dude was like, all right, he was getting in his car to go wherever he was going. And he was like, yo, get his address. They got his address. He sent one of them cars to his house. Like
Oh, you talking about Lil Wayne?
just sent that shit to his house.
You talking about
Oh,
Lil Wayne story?
What's up?
basically, huh?
Is that the
Basic.
Lil Wayne story?
Was that the Wayne? No. This was like the crown prince of Saudi Arabia.
Really?
So
Wayne may
Lil,
have a story like that. I don't know, but like I heard
Wayne?
this shit
Yeah.
about the crown prince, and I'm like, hey, yo,
Damn, son, it's like that though. It's oil money. Yeah, I heard Lil Wayne tell a story very similar where I saw a video. He said like they said that on his plane to there
mm-hmm.
or leaving there, one or the other, they was trying to get on him about the amount of jewelry he could have on the
Okay,
plane without like turning it in or something and like
yeah,
getting it verified or whatnot. And so when the prince or like the king or whatever the heck found out, um, hey, like sorry about the troubles. I don't know why they said that. Like that's not even that much money for that jewelry. I don't know why they have such a problem. You know what? What kind of car would you rather have, like a Bentley or a Lambo? Or which car do you like more? And he's like, I thought he was just asking me what car I like more.
right,
So I said a Bentley, whatever he said. He's like, all right. And then he said like 2 weeks later they had sent him a Bentley to his house.
that's crazy. It's like the same story then, yeah.
Same story.
Bro, for
Ain't
It's
just
him,
like
like that.
ain't just a Lambo, all black.
damn,
Right. That's right. That's right.
All
That's
black
right.
Lambo. And this motherfucker, the fact that he's like, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Right. He's like,
for him, bro, that's like buying a fucking Hot Wheel. That's like going down to CVS. It's like, yo, you got going to like a kid's birthday party. You're like, fuck, I forgot to buy a gift. And then you going into the store real quick. You buy a pack of Hot Wheels. This is cool, motherfucker, like 4 years old. That's what buying one of those cars is like for him, bro.
I their
bro.
Hot Wheels is in a dealership.
Bro,
God, man.
it's
Or
bonkers.
some,
But the thing is, like, how do they get mainstream though? How do they become mainstream? Like more fights like Ngannou and fucking Anthony Joshua? Is that the route?
So that's what they're trying to do. And that's like why Ronaldo is there and stuff. And they're putting so much money into that.
Yeah.
And like they have a bad rep, bro, because I don't know if you guys remember a couple years ago, they like killed a reporter. There was like you remember that shit? So
Yeah.
they're kind of trying to scrub that out. And I took a class on this in college actually. There was like the whole point of the class was like how sports are used as diplomacy for countries and stuff.
Oh shit.
So they're trying to become, like I was kind of saying earlier, like the Vegas for like the 1%, like the ultra rich type shit. And then so that's like while they're having all these events, like all these sports things, they're building up this like the fucking the city and all the things you could do even more and more and more. But it's like just so like they can also get tourism into the country along with the money they're making from oil. So it's not just one dimensional type shit.
We lost Rob. We're gonna get him
Lost
back.
Rob, fallen soldier. Maybe he'll be back. Maybe he won't.
But I get what you're saying. You advertise to the 1%, the 1% follow that, then like that trickles down and domino effect to everyone else being influenced.
Mhm.
You got influencers trying to follow the 1%ers. The influencers are influencing the 99%.
Right.
And or yeah, the 99%, and then like everything follows after that. Everyone will okay, I can see that. And I think they're doing a good ass job, bro, because like even when COVID was up,
Yeah.
I mean,
Fight Island, bro. Remember that shit?
Island, yeah, UFC, Fight Island, that was the only place they can hold fights and shit. So like they acted quick on that shit. And like I don't know too much about their culture. I'm not gonna speak too much of that, but if I had to visit, if I had to take a vacation,
Yeah.
let's pick in, I'd say 3 countries.
Uh-huh.
You know, my number one beat Japan.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. My number two will probably be, you know what? I love Greece because
Yeah.
like I want to experience that. It'd be between Greece and like Switzerland because of like
Okay.
architecture,
Yeah.
the architecture. But then Saudi,
Saudi.
Qatar.
Sorry. Saudi.
Sorry, I'd probably be up. It'd probably have to be between those like four.
Yeah.
What about you? What would, if you had to travel right now? What would be your top three?
Right now,
Right now, it could change, but right now.
okay, right now, I gotta say Australia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, go back.
I gotta go back. I gotta see the homies. I gotta tap in
There's
with
got peoples out there.
I got peoples out there. I gotta see the homies. I gotta tap in with the ladies, and then I'll keep that on my list. I don't want to count that because I've lived there, so it's not truly a vacation. It's more
You lived
so
there for like what? How many? A year or two?
almost 2 full years.
Yeah.
It was gas, bro. I can't wait to go back. I'm bringing my boys with me too. I'm bringing reinforcements. We touching down
Oh
strong.
my God, being reinforcement.
But number two, I really want to go to London, bro. I'm really fucking with
Okay.
really fucking with London. I'm really gotten big into UK rap. I feel like it's
Dude,
cool.
you're huge. You're the biggest UK supporter in rap that I know.
Bro,
Like,
I be telling
you put
motherfuckers,
everyone onto UK rap. You're like, hey, check this motherfucker out. You put on hours of playlist for the gang. Like,
bro, I got y'all, man. Like I'm still growing my playlist and finding new because it's cool too because y'all, you know, motherfuckers that watch the pod know I'm a hip hop head. I love hip hop music, and it's cool that it's like for me, it's a new thing. You know what I mean? And not like I'm saying new artists out here aren't good, but like that's just a whole different sound altogether.
yeah.
You know, so it's like hell yeah, I find dope new artists out here all the time. But like when I listen to that, the whole thing is new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like it's that grime, but it's like their style of it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then motherfuckers is hella lyrical. I like it. I'm kind of big on the culture, and I like Lady.
Electronically too, like just like the how they put it all together.
That's what it is. I think that's really what it is because it's different, bro. Like the
All different.
it's still a hip hop song, but like the way, yeah, this the structure and like how
When they
they
bar, when they set out in bars and then they add that, they're gonna put their slang to it. It's like I even though I don't live where you live, I understand what you saying, and
yeah.
dashing is so much harder. Like
That's
the way
yeah.
you're saying it.
That's what makes it cool because you're like, motherfucker, I know what you're saying, but I wouldn't have said it like that.
I wouldn't have thought to use those two words.
Yeah. And bro, and that blows my mind, bro. I be trying to slide that shit into my little vernacular and shit. And
Yeah,
it's, honestly, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But like when you catch a good one, I'm like, bro, y'all gonna hear me saying this shit for a little
almost
bit.
create your own lane when you do that. You almost
Yeah.
create your own fucking lane, like you adding these two cultures and then bridging it to your own fucking lane.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a cool mix to like be in both of the worlds
Yeah,
because like ours is what I know and it's gas, bro. And ours is the basis for all rap around the world that you hear. You know what I mean? But then
that's
it's
crazy.
like,
The fact that how does one country influence when it came from other, maybe that's why, because it came from so many other countries that like it ended up taking almost the slang from here, the slang from here, the best things from here, the best things from here, the cultures, and then
yeah,
like just fucking meshed it together, and then it ended up everyone could relate with a little piece of what they were pushing out. I don't know if that's how it worked, but like I can see it if it did work like that. What do you think?
I feel like it's like all experiences. You know what I mean? And so it's like you break it down, like even like your big top 40, not even just rap, but your big top 40 songs, your top 40 rap songs, your radio songs. At the end of the day, they're all about experiences. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then so when you start branching into subgenres and like different genres, like it's like, oh shit, there's still talking about like the same thing or maybe like a specific experience and I can relate to this, but now I'm relating to like how they're saying it or how this type of music is produced or how these flows are going. You know what I mean? And it kind of creates a new listening experience as you're relating to what they're saying. And cultural things are obviously a big part of it because like I
Right.
can't relate to all the things these motherfuckers from the trenches in London are talking about, but at the
How
same
did
time,
they make it so that it's America that everyone like pulls from? Like, why is it? Hold on, I'm gonna get one more.
you get one more?
I'm gonna
I'll take a quick break too.
get one more. Just last one.
Okay, I'll be right back with you.
But when you said subgenres,
Hmm.
specifically when you said subgenres, it reminded me of Porter Robinson.
Hey now.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. That only take me back to one moment. And that's probably why I don't listen to him like that, like
Right.
the time. But when I do listen to this motherfucker, I feel like I pull the most like emotional attachment to that sound
Right.
and Uzi
Yeah.
because of like when me, you, and Keone and Shane
Yeah. Yeah.
went to Hard Summer and had the experience that we had, and first seeing artists live
Yeah.
perform, seeing them live at a venue where everyone like that's at their show wants to see them perform, like,
Yeah.
and is like such like they hear for the same reason you hear.
You there?
Yeah. So like that shit, like just seeing that, like it just pulls me back to a moment like that. Like Porter, Uzi. I'm like,
Bro, we saw Travis that day too doing rodeo.
wow.
That was the first one we saw of the festival.
Yeah,
That's
that was.
nuts.
And
He lost you.
he wasn't nearly as big as he is.
No, he was still because I was a Travis fan. I really became a big fan of his off of the Rodeo album,
Mhm.
but he was not the Travis Scott of today.
I
Not
think him and like Uzi sets like almost could have rivaled each other. Like
I agree.
like the amount of people that
Yeah.
were there could have rivaled each other because that's when Uzi barely came out with Love Is Rage.
Yeah, yes, bro. That
That
was
was
such
the
a
first
sick
one. The
time. We
first
got to
Love
see
Is
him
Rage.
live, bro. The first one. That shit was still on SoundCloud, bro.
And yeah, that shit was on SoundCloud, bro. And this motherfucker was so hot on SoundCloud and wasn't
Yes.
even mainstream yet that he had a whole ass set at Hard Summer, even though Hard Summer's not like Rolling Loud, but that's mainstream. But
Yeah.
when he had a set at Hard Summer and yo shit, yo venue is pushed to the fucking back, it's almost like a Yeet set now.
Right.
Like when you see Yeet, like that's how people were almost at Hard Summer, but maybe like a little less. Like because he
I
had
don't know,
Rolling.
bro. Yeats, I mean, Yeats huge, and Yeats. I think Yeats more mainstream than Uzi was when we saw him,
Mhm.
because like
Yeah,
Yeat
yeah.
was Yeat. I mean, Yeat was definitely still like quote unquote underground recently, but I feel like
This was
now,
underground,
yeah,
bro.
Uzi was underground. Uzi was like
Underground.
still underground. This was the fucking heyday of SoundCloud. This was the pinnacle of SoundCloud.
This
But
was this was Uzi's first mixtape under like a company, a music company. I feel like a label. It was like almost under a label. He
yeah,
had a mixtape before that or one or two that like he was just like pushing it out. Like it was more so just pushing out music
yeah,
and trying to get noticed. But Love Is Rage, I feel like was his one where he was like under a big music label
mhm.
and he was underground. He's because it was that trap. It was that trap era. It was
Yeah,
like
it was.
he
That was
he
like the real trap era, bro.
he was paving the way. He was literally in that moment paving the way. It
Real
was,
shit.
but prior to him, it was Young Thug and Future paving Amigos paving the way for all these young motherfuckers.
Yup. Bro, I
Paving
remember Migos, Young Rich Niggas, all that shit, bro.
oh my
YRN, bro. Hit him on tenor. Hit him on, bro.
bro, Rich Forever.
Rick,
You, hey, bro, people forget like Rich the Kid was
Rich the Kid was in his
paving the way
fucking
too.
bag, bro.
Like he came in a little bit after,
Right.
He didn't like necessarily grandfather. He wasn't grandfather, but he was damn near the father of like leading that shit. Like he damn near came Future, and then Rich the Kid came like shortly after that.
Yeah. And honestly, bro, like Rich the Kid's album, I forget the one. This is like a little farther down the line. I'm looking it up right now. But the album with Plug Walk on it, bro, The World Is Yours, that was a good album.
Bro, don't say that because I need to listen to that now.
The World Is Yours too is good. I like Rich the Kid, bro. I'm not gonna cap. But yeah,
Dude, I'm not okay, bro. When it was Rich the Kid, Jay Critch,
yeah,
and
man.
who's the fucking other one that was on Lean? He's on hella
Let me see.
fucking
Let me see.
yeah, look up Rich Forever, bro. Like Jay Critch,
You
Rich
put
the
me onto that
Kid,
shit. And Dex, bro. Famous Dex.
Dex,
Dex.
famous
Dexter.
Dex, bro.
Dexter.
Dex.
Bro, Famous
Bro,
Dex was
he said that,
yes, bro.
I stop laughing, bro. He had the best fucking. He had the best tag, bro. He
That
come
was
in,
hard.
Dexter.
Dexter. I was like, hey, yo. That shit used to set the parties off, bro. In
You know he
college, bro.
going in too. You know he
Hey,
going
we
in.
go Famous Dex like 3 songs in a row, bro. I swear to God.
You know they all had that similar like cadence.
Yeah.
They all had that similar cadence in a different tone,
Yeah.
but they all went hard. Like they
It
all
mixed perfectly in
yeah,
on the beats. The beats were perfect for him.
the
Like that
beats
trappy
were
style.
perfect. Yes. So, oh my god, dude. When they all Rich Forever, bro, Rich Forever 1, Rich Forever 2, Rich Forever 3, like I was blasting all of that. Like I was like, damn, like these motherfuckers are really hitting on all of their mixtapes. Like That's when the mixtape era.
Mixtape era was gas. I'm honestly, bro, about to check those back out this weekend. Those are gonna get some spins for me.
Yeah, facts.
Those are gonna
Facts.
get some fucking spins for me.
Facts.
There's some good ass songs on them shits, bro.
Dude, them Rich Forever motherfucking the Rich Forever mixtapes reminds me of back when I was at the apartments, bro. Like,
Oh yeah,
like, bro, that should take me back to that era.
bro, that was a fun one too.
Yeah, that was a era in itself. We have eras. I'm telling you, we have eras. We have
Really
eras
do, bro.
like the Drew Enric era.
Oh man, I was sad, bro. I missed a lot of that because that's when I was in fucking Australia. But
That's right. You
I missed
were.
a lot of that. Like I was there in the very beginning, and then I was pretty much gone the whole time. And then I came back for a little bit, and then I left again. And then by the time I came back, they had moved out.
That's right. You were gone for most of it, but every time you visited, you came back to that
I
to
pulled
that
up
spot.
strong. That was the spot, bro. That was our trap house, man. We was in that motherfucker moving and shaking.
You came. You always when you came back to that spot. Like
Yeah,
that
big facts.
spot. We were
That was
all
HQ,
there.
bro. That was HQ.
Yeah, that was
Fucking
HQ. That was headquarters for sure. And yeah, there was different phases. We had a bunch of different phases. Like I don't know, now and the crazy part is now y'all have a phase like where you at right now. Like
right.
I don't even know nothing about that phase. That's the crazy part. Like now I'm like in your position where like I only come at like certain points,
Right.
but like every time I do show up, it's cool. But like y'all know more of the ins and outs.
No, I get what you're saying. Cause I've been in that spot, you know what I mean?
Is it like how is it now? If you had to describe it, if you had to describe what the phase is now, what would the phase be?
I mean, shit's cool. Everyone's kind of on their P's and Q's, you know what I mean? I feel like everyone's like trying to make this next transitional move into where we're gonna be for this next big spot, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
we get to the end of our 20s, we still having a good time with everything we do, but everyone's kind of locked in now, you know what I mean? So but I mean it's good, man. Like I love all the time I get with the homies, we all have a good time, but it's also good to see everyone's on their shit at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So but it's
Everyone
fun, bro. Like you say, it's eras and stuff. I'm trying to like lean more as much into the creative stuff as I can and just trying to figure out my time balance and stuff. So I still enjoy life, you know what I mean? Because it's not just all about fucking I gotta grind my ass. I gotta grind, but like I'm still trying to like make sure I'm doing shit that makes this life worth living. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
but
Yeah, 100%. 100% because it's easy to get caught up in working for money.
mhm.
You working not necessarily for money, but what money can bring you. But if you don't take a second to like really think like how can I really become free?
Right,
How can I really become free? Not like how can I you can how can I excel in my job, right? How you always want to excel in your job. Know what you gotta do in your job
right,
and be the best as you can in your job until it gets you to your next step.
exactly. That's how I'm looking at it right now.
Until your next step, like make the most while you here, go crazy.
Right,
Like literally go crazy. What that has been my mentality everywhere. Go crazy until I find a place or an industry or a company that like, okay, I can see myself here for a minute. If I can't see myself here for a minute, I'm gonna go crazy still. But that means it requires extra work, extra time on your end to think about yourself.
right.
But like that's the in essence, I really do think like that's kind of the hardest thing in this day and age and just in general. And not even this day and age. I'm not even gonna separate it into just that, but like it's really just hard in general for people to slow things down and
Yeah.
just to like take time to not think about anything, to not feel like they're distracted about doing anything else, but to really focus on themselves and be like, all right, like, what's my game plan? Like,
Right.
what the fuck do I got to do? Like, I
Doing.
like my job right now.
Yeah.
I know this is paying the bills. I know it's decent. So I'm a be here for a minute. So this is what I gotta do in my job. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, perfect. So what am I doing outside of my job to make sure that like I know I don't want to do this forever. So
Right.
am I
Make
building up?
sure I don't got to do this forever, and just to keep
Right.
that steady progression. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
keep that
That's
ball rolling
the
forward.
hardest part is to put away that time aside to think about that. Because everyone gets caught up in the day to day.
Right.
The
That's
day fucking day to fucking pay what they gotta pay, eat what they gotta eat, have a little bit extra money to do what they want to do.
for real. I feel that. I feel
But
that.
if you get lost out, if you get sidetracked for too long into that mentality, you almost don't plan for what you really want. And your answers that you really want, you have to take time aside to really think about it and really ask yourself those questions.
Get to the bottom of that shit.
Get to the bottom of that shit because if not, you're gonna be stressed.
Yeah.
The
And
reason
that
why
ain't no fucking fun.
reason why I say you're gonna be stressed is because you almost gonna feel like you working hard at a job you don't like, or you trying to make more money, but you don't really know what you want out of life. You don't really know what you want. You don't really know what you want.
Right.
So like you working almost, and you get to a place where you almost feel stuck.
Mm-hmm.
You almost feel stuck, and you're like, damn, like I'm going at my job, like I got this, that's cool, but like I'm making good money, but like it's not what I imagine myself doing. I don't really know if like it's not where I want to be. Like you don't have a it's and the reason why you stress is because you don't have a game plan. You haven't done enough research on yourself.
Right. You got to take that time, I feel like, and that's what I've learned through my life, my experiences, through the highs and lows, all that shit. You got to
Yeah.
take that time to kind of like pull yourself out of it for a second and really like look at what the fuck is going on and see what's working, what's not. Where am I trying? Like your big picture, like you're trying to say, where am I really trying to go? Like I'm doing what I need to do to make sure I'm good at a base level, all that's taken care of. But at
Yeah.
the same time, like now let me pull myself away from this and be like, all right, what could I keep doing? And what do I be like, maybe I can cut this out, put some more time aside for this so I can have this going as well. You know what I mean?
No, you put it perfectly. What like with all this shit going, I almost feel like have you watched The Fifth Element with um Chris Tucker and Bruce Willis?
I've never seen that.
The Fifth Element is such a great movie. It's a classic. It's one of those older movies.
Yeah.
Dude, Chris Tucker, he really to say the least, he really showed his um what do they call it when you're in acting and you really show your
Range?
range.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. He really showed his range because this motherfucker was so gay in this movie, bro. He was so gay, feminine. He was all that. He was
Yeah.
like, I never seen Chris Tucker like that. I felt like he was just trying to make his way somehow, some way.
Mhm.
And he had a like a crazy he had that personality for it, you know, like
Yeah.
a crazy like
Yeah.
his voice and all that, blah 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 blah. But in this movie, bro, what was I even saying?
Train leave the station again.
Last time too, bro. This happened last time too.
Oh man.
I had a fucking point to this, and then I
I could
get
see you was going too. I could see you was getting
the
there.
semantics of it, bro. I always get caught up in the fucking semantic, the off scheduled shit.
Bro, you be painting the picture and then you look down, you're like, I don't have the paint color I need.
Dude, oh, and dude, that's such a good analogy because in Kingdom, that
Yeah.
anime, like I feel like they're always painting and always knowing what the fuck they're doing. And
Okay.
for you, like, bro, it's so strategical. It's so and even when you see an event that pans out the way it pans out, it's not like illogical.
Okay.
It's not like whatever, whatever,
And
motherfucker.
like, what
It's
are we
like,
doing here? What are we
it's,
doing?
oh fuck, he thought of that.
That's tight. Okay. Okay. I hear you.
Oh, he thought of that shit. Like, what the fuck? Okay, like it's more of those things that's like plot twist after plot twist, but it's logical, it's strategical, it's like grit, it's grime, it's fucking motherfuckers coming up from the bottom, like not thinking, like just grinding it out. It's just a grind. Like motherfuckers in it, and he has to grind his way out in order to like survive, in order to
Yeah.
win. And this motherfucker, all odds against him, all stereotypes against him, like everyone and where he's coming from, where he was brought up, he shouldn't have done what he's done.
Yeah. That's sick, man. I may have to check that one out. I may have to check that one out.
He's one of those characters that's like you think that way, you put limitations on yourself. It's not like he's more ignorant or he thinks that he's all that, but he's like has a mindset of like, no motherfucker, no matter what, like I'm gonna get this shit.
I'm gonna do this shit, damn
I'm
it.
gonna do this shit. I don't mean it's gonna be easy, but I'm gonna get this shit. Like I'm not gonna
Like I'm gonna put the work in. Like we gonna
waver.
get.
I'm not gonna waver. Like
Yeah, okay, I see.
yeah, it's one of those. First season, second season, animation like a little. It's not great quality. I'm not gonna lie, but you get to the third, fourth, fifth, sixth season, the storyline's still great.
Yeah.
The storyline's still great. Animation is like you'll see it as it progresses. You're like, oh shit, this is getting better. Like I didn't even okay. I see what he did now. But you watch that, bro. I swear to God. Or even I know you like to read.
Yeah.
I know you like to read. If you read the manga too of that, and like you like if you can like follow along with the manga, like bro, I know you like that for sure.
Okay. I'll put that shit on my list, bro. Like actually, that sounds good. But shit, bro. I think we had a good little point. It's been a great ass episode, I would say.
Yeah.
Covered a lot of things. And one thing I want to close with is did you see that Future and Metro Boomin are dropping a collab project, but not only a collab project, a double album. Double.
Is Metro rapping on it or no?
Nah, just making the beats.
Oh, I know Metro be rapping sometimes too, but
I wouldn't be surprised if he had a track or two.
Wait, what?
Yes, bro. I think I have. Yeah, it's confirmed. Like there were rumors that they were doing an album together, and then today they confirmed that it's going to be a double album. I have the dates right here. So the first one's coming out the 22nd, and then the second one's coming April 12th. You hear me?
Oh my God. Yeah.
But yeah, bro.
Wait, what's the first one coming out?
March 22nd. So not next weekend, but the one after that.
Bro, 6 hours ago, this just dropped on Variety. Future and Metro Boomin announced 2 collaborative albums. We Don't Trust You to release in March. Okay.
I'm hyped, bro.
They teased a full-length collaboration late last year. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You said March 22nd.
22nd, and then one in early April.
Yeah. Oh.
Real music is back. Shout out Metro Boomin. If Metro don't trust you, you know the rest. And then the wizard himself, bro. I don't think I told the story on the pod, but I saw Future in Australia. They did one Rolling Loud in Sydney, and I was lucky enough to be living in Sydney at the time. And Future was the headliner. It was only one day, and like Playboy Card. I saw Playboy Cardi. Who else did I see? Ray Shremmerd, because Uzi was supposed to be on the lineup, but that's when he was on. bro, Ray Shremmer was gas, bro. I was like, because at that time I didn't seen them yet, and they were still like on my list, and so like they shut it down. That's when Black Beetle was still hot. You know what I mean? That's when that was still like a newer song, so that shit was gas, motherfucker. The whole crowd nigga was like,
Yeah.
bro, sitting during that shit. I swear to God, bro. So that was cool. And
Bro,
then
do you remember when we were in Hard Summer and we were lit to Travis Scott? This Travis Scott was early. We were on that early. I think it was you that was like, "Hey, can we go to that Travis Scott set?"
yes, bro.
Like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
But it was in that set where I lost.
Bro, you were gone, bro.
I was like, where my gang at?
Bro, I would never forget that shit because it was rowdy. This was Travis Scott playing Rodeo, which is a great album.
Always had mosh pits. It
Yes.
was moshing every fucking second. So every time I was in the middle, I got caught in the middle of mosh pit. That's how I lost everyone.
You got sucked in, bro, because like one opened up and then, bro, you just got like pulled in, like sucked in. And we're like, Darren. and then, but then they like closed back up and we couldn't get through. And then, you know, your phone doesn't work when all the people, so we're just like, I remember with Keone, I'm like, yo, me and you gotta stay together, and then we just gotta get him after the set. Like, there's no point of like looking, trying to find him. Like, we're not gonna find him. Let's just enjoy the set. Like, he's cool, you know what I mean? But like, I remember, I think, yeah, didn't you lost your glasses during that shit, right?
Dude, no, bro. I don't even think I
I
had
think you had a pair of glasses. You may have just picked them up that day or something. Because I feel like you had a pair of glasses, and I remember like your glasses was like on the floor in front of us, and I was like, "That's all we got a Darren right there." That motherfucker's gone.
They got Thanos.
Well, you got Thanos snap before that. Before we even knew what that meant, bro. I was like, "Hey, like,
oh shit, he gone." Because bro, that was like 2015, 2014, something
yeah,
like that.
that was It was that era, man. But that was such a sick set because I was.
You know what made that whole experience for me? You know what made that whole experience like it? You know what made it for me?
Yeah.
Is everything leading up to it, getting to the hotel and all.
Yeah.
In the middle, getting not only finishing a day, but what we went through after that day, getting back to the hotel, doing it all over again, going into the liquor store trying to get some alcohol again, and then
Bro.
saying we gonna pace ourselves and then not pacing ourselves, and then like nothing went as planned, bro.
Nothing, bro.
The way we said we was gonna go. We said we would do this, and never went the way we thought, bro. Oh my god! The first day we met at the mall. We're like, first things first. Let's get the fits. Let's get the fits
situated. We got to be looking for it.
We got to get the fits situated. We went. We got our shits. You got your shit. I remember your Budweiser shit. That shit was hard. The red.
I was hyped on that shit.
That shit was dope. And we were all just like me, you only. It's just us ganging. Like that's a rare combo. I feel
it is. That's a rare little trio.
That's a rare little trio. So like when we were doing it, it was like it just vibed so well. Of course, it's gonna vibe well. It just vibe well, and we were just like all on the same like heightened like emotional state. Like okay, let's just get our shits. Like got that. Got our shits. The hotels. We got the hotels, and then we were like, wait, this is not where we're supposed to be. And we're like, all right. Rearranged it. Like we had to make it happen. The fact that we made it happen, went to the right hotel, ended up getting the right hotel, and then met some girls that you had a gut feeling like, yeah, I could trust them. Trusted them. Me and Keone were tripping because we're like, bro, like we don't know them. Ended up we were wrong, and you were right, and they ended up giving us alcohol. big bottle, handle of Jameson,
Yes.
handle of vodka, hell of good music. They put us
They
on.
put us on, bro. They was putting us on.
Dude, they put us on right before we went into that festival to
Yeah, that
where
was gas
we
actually.
like, oh shit, we
We
found
like
out
entered into something. Like this is like a thing.
about Flostradamus that
Oh,
would buy
that's
it
right.
from them. Where I was like, oh shit, they were dope. And then me and Ken were still tripping. We're like, bro, like they have our key, blah blah blah. They ended up leaving us a note saying like,
They're
thank
like,
you.
thank you.
Third, I was like, damn, like we gonna trust his gut feeling for now. You know, I can't say nothing. But that ended up being a great experience. And
That was
then
awesome.
we went there and then we experienced the after effect of the fucking show. Where we
Yeah.
were back and forth. We got in the car with a drunk driver and we made it home somehow,
We
some
made
way.
it home. That motherfucker was honking the horn. Remember when we pulled up?
Yeah, pulled up. He was honking the horn. We're like, all right, we need to
We're
get
like,
out.
hey man, hey, thank you. Okay.
But then the next day, bro, we ended up, oh my God, it was crazy, bro. There's so much more that happened after that because that's just half of the story.
That's just half. One of my favorite parts of that story, bro, is that bottle of Ciroc the next day.
Oh,
Because
that immediately that next day.
me that next day, because we all woke up feeling, and obviously we were much younger then, so we could bounce back a little quicker.
Bro,
But
we were trapping in that fucking hotel. It was
rapping,
me, you, Oni, or me, Oni, you, and we didn't had no clue of pacing ourselves.
no,
We
we
didn't
were
know what
going
pacing
zero
was.
to 100,
I
bro.
remember I was so fucking beat after that, and like we're survivors. We're survivors, bro. We're survivors. We made it home off of nothing. There was
No,
no Uber.
bro,
There's no Uber
nothing,
by that
bro.
time. There's
Phone was
no
dead. We was at the gas station. We was like, bro, I know you're closed, but can we just open the door so we can charge our phone? And it was like, you gotta wait till 1:30. It was like fucking 1:01. I was like, there were some tough moments in that night. I'm not gonna lie to you. There was a
we're
couple moments.
sitting on a sidewalk at the fucking gas station like some three homeless motherfuckers, bro. We saw a motherfucker pull up, music blasting. We said we could probably get him.
Yeah. we
We could
said,
probably get him.
hey, did you it was you too. You was like, I'm gonna go talk to him real quick.
Yeah, I was like, I got to, bro, because our chances are dwindling.
Dwindling. I mean, we would have been all right, but it would have been a long ass wait. We would have had to wait for them to reopen, wait to get the phone charged, and then call an
Shane would
Uber.
have answered. Shane would have answered. He would have answered his phone.
That's true. That's true. It was just because our phones were dead, type shit.
But was there an Uber and shit during that time?
It was. It like Uber was definitely around by then. Not like it may have been. Actually, it may have been. You know, you can almost get an Uber at any time now. It's not even like an issue.
Yeah.
It may have been an issue because sometimes depending on where you were, like there was just no Uber drivers around, type shit. But
During that time around that venue, there were definitely Ubers, but everyone's phones were dead.
everyone's phones were dead. Service was bad because there's just so many people in one spot. You know, bro, that bottle of Ciroc was one of my funniest favorite memories because in the morning we were feeling it. We went and got some food, and then I remember we went to Subway and there was a liquor store right next to it. We went to the liquor store. We're like, let's get a bottle, and we're like, this is
We all stood in line too.
we're like, this is for the after party. That's what we was on Ciroc boy shit. That's
a rock boy shit.
bought that one. We bought that one though, and then. And, oh man, those were good days. That's another era, bro. The Ciroc boy. That's a whole another era, bro.
Fuck that one, yes, for sure, because we were the only Ciroc boys because we weren't buying that Ciroc. That's the only reason why.
Oh, but then so we bought the bottle of Ciroc. We all ate our little sandwiches, and then we were like chilling till we got to go. I think we had some beers in the fridge, so we just sipping the beers. And the whole plan was we was like, hey, yo, we have this bottle of Ciroc after party after we get back. We'll have boo boo wop. And then we still have like 2 hours before we leave, type shit. We playing music, having a good time, getting hyped up and shit, talking to the homie Shane, and be like, hey, let's take a shot. It was like, yeah. Bink, bink, take pools all the way around. And then what happened, bro? We started taking pools. Motherfuckers start outdoing each other. You know what I mean? And then we all do one round. And like, all right, cool. And you're like, hey, y'all trying to take another shot?
The only reason why I didn't black out, and usually I would black out. I'm the motherfucker who would black out
Yeah.
usually, but during that time I did not, because for some reason during that time I was just like, I don't wanna. I was just like this. I was like, no problem.
You're
That's
good for that. You're a better man than me. You're
dude.
smart.
So happy that everyone else did, because all you guys can hold your liquor, but way better, way better.
Nah,
So like the fact that we all did that, went to the venue, had a ball, and then had a great ass time, and like, dude, that is the first. It's literally the first time.
yeah, it was. That was like the first music festival I went to. Like,
And you know what's dope? The first music festival you went to, right? You got to see not only Travis Scott, not only Lil Uzi, you saw like one of the greatest EDM
it was sick.
artists, Porter Robinson.
Yeah,
Saw Porter Robinson at the biggest stage, like the
yeah.
last set.
Last set of the weekend.
Dude, I think I still have that video in my
Saw the videos.
in my Snapchat of Keone like just like doing this when all the confetti's on him, and then we lose you, bro. We're like, where the fuck is Zach, bro? Where is he at? We're like, we never lose Zach. And then all of a sudden, I just find you. You talking to some girl, bro. You just chopping with some guy. I'm like, oh my god. And then Keone's like, yo, we need to go get Zach. We need to go get Zach. And I'm like, no, Keone, he's talking to someone right now. We will get him when he's done. And he was like, you sure? You sure? And I was like, I promise you, bro. Like, let him finish what he's doing, and then we'll be done. And then he was like, all right. And then like all of a sudden he goes like this. He looks up and then does like this because all the confetti's falling on him. He's like, I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, yeah, he's feeling it. And then, dude, I remember catching you, bro. You were chopping it up with some girl, and you were like with some girl that you knew. And then I believe we saw like Nigel or something.
Did we see somebody? I don't even
Saw
remember.
someone we knew, bro. I don't know if it was like, I think it was, I don't know if it was Nigel or someone in his
But
group.
we did see somebody. No, I do remember. We saw somebody.
We
Like,
saw somebody that we knew from school.
yeah.
And I, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, I vividly remember though trying to find you, and you were like talking to some girl, and Keone wanted to like pull you away and get you so bad. And I was like, Keone, we have to, because at this moment, I was like, at the one moment I was more sane, I was like, I promise you, we'll get him, but after he's done.
I appreciate you, bro. Cause I remember I was putting in work. I was proud of myself that night. I was like, hey, shit. And I was just like, oh, I gotta stay in it. You know what I mean? But
And the fact that Porter Robinson's music, like,
it was crazy, bro. Like, especially for not going into the day, not even knowing who Buddy was, and then
right.
getting that set, and I was just like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like,
Dude,
this is crazy.
I can only imagine how you guys felt, because like when I was at work and Shane was showing me that type of music, because we could play music on like, that's when I was working at the bowling alley.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And we can play music on the radio, like on
Oh,
the,
you guys hop on. Yeah.
yeah, we on the aux. There was no limit at first until like I started working there and I started playing like trap shit.
Yeah.
I started jumping the place.
At Brunswick, you.
They're like, all right, it's 4 songs every hour. Like, that's what we're gonna give y'all. We're going 8 to 10 minutes max. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. But Shane would play Porter, and it was a genre that I never listened to before.
Right.
I was, whoa, like this is weird. Like, it's not bad, but it's not nothing I searched for before, because we grew up with what? Amigos, Future, all that trap underground shit.
Right. That's what we was on, type shit.
We were on that type of shit, and that shit was just like, That shit was hard. It was just
Yeah.
like that shit that was like got you jumping. And then you go into Porter and you're like, it's a different realm, bro. It's a different realm.
Brand new. Brand new.
And so like it's whole brand new when you at a venue.
Yeah.
What is that actually appreciate, but you actually start noticing the people that pull up to the sets at different artists. They all
Yeah.
have different personalities.
Exactly. That's another cool thing about music festivals, bro. The crowds for the different artists that you see. You know what I mean?
Dude, I noticed this so early, like during that first festival we went to, Uzi, motherfucker stealing shit, right?
That's where I got my wallet stolen.
Yeah, bro.
I was hurt, bro. I remember because me and Keone got our shit snatched. It was my bad, but it was my first festival. I had that shit in my backpack. They
You had
slashed
it
my bag.
in where you should have had it.
Right, exactly. I thought I was being safe.
Backpack.
Yeah. I didn't want that
How
shit
the
to fall in my
fuck you have
pocket.
a slash on your backpack,
I was like,
bro?
bro, what? But I remember, bro, because we went up to go sit on the bleachers and chill for a second before like the second half of the night. And I was like, oh yeah, let's go get some like we were talking about getting some food and drinks and shit. I'm like, all right, bet. So I remember, bro, I took my bag off and I looked, I see the slash. I was like, oh no. Bro, I looked, I was like, that shit. And I was more mad, bro, because like obviously I could just cancel my card and shit, but I had like a good amount of cash on me, type shit. And I was like, these niggas just came up on
Especially
like,
for the festival too.
right, yeah. I'm like, these motherfuckers came up on like $200. But I remember I was sitting there with Keone. We were sad, bro. You know what I mean? But then I remember looking and I looked out and I see like the main stage, whoever was playing there, the music's bump. I see all the people. I look at Keone, I'm like, you know what, God damn it, we're not gonna let this shit ruin our fucking day. I was like, we got like 6 more hours. We're gonna worry about this shit tomorrow morning.
Right,
And he was like, you know what, you're right. But
were you on the bleachers when you said that?
yeah, we were on the bleachers.
I remember we were on the bleachers and that sun was like
Sun was
not.
setting. Well, it
Oh,
was
yeah,
like still,
no, no, you're right. It was setting, but it was
it
still.
was
It was like
still up. It was
bit.
still up a little bit, but it was going down.
You saw the orangeness hue
Yeah,
from it, and then we were all sitting on there, and you're like, "Yeah, fuck that! Like, we're
yeah,
gonna do this shit."
yeah. I wasn't
But
letting that shit ruin my day, bro. I was like, I spent too much. I spent too much money on this. I just lost some fucking money. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and pout. You know what I mean?
and
But
then I think it was before maybe that happened, but Shane ended up hooking everyone up. So
yeah,
that that was like I don't know if that was before or afterwards. He ended up hooking up everybody with some what was it? What was that food that he had? That good shit? That
yeah.
was like fries, them
You got like the garlic
cheese
fries
fries.
type shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
garlic chili cheese type fries.
yeah.
Okay, he
Hey, you're right, bro. You're right, bro. Them shits actually were gas. Yeah.
Well, but I sort of got it. Once he hooked up everyone with that, everyone else was like,
Let's go.
bet. Everyone kept going off. And dude, I can't even just like, I can still imagine the moment where like we were in the stands, how the sun was.
I remember, bro. I remember that shit. That was sick. That was good.
Walking
That's a
the
good memory.
bleachers. Like, if imagine if we didn't have Shane, like Shane there to like, even though we pulled up to the hotel and like him and his girl claimed a bed, even though looking back, like of course him and
Yeah,
his girl got to get a bed,
yeah.
but like it was just the principle.
It was the principle. It was like you could have. I don't know. You
Yeah,
could.
yeah, motherfucker, how you not gonna ask a motherfucker, bro, when
Yeah,
he didn't
you
hotel.
could.
He
You
didn't pay
could have
for the
said something.
he didn't pay for the hotel.
He did not. But he definitely helped us out a lot. You know what I mean?
He definitely was the motherfucker that was able to get the alcohol.
Yeah,
He was the motherfucker that got some food and garlic chili cheese fries. He was the motherfucker that really like showed us artists to like really look
Check
in.
out.
I remember my phone died like 50 times that night. Remember we met those like
The
group?
girls, we should have stayed with them. That's what we always talked about, bro. I was like, fuck. We left too early, bro. They was vibing with us. And we were just like not locked in on that enough. You know what
We
I
were
mean?
so lit, bro. We were like, I was like, I need to charge my phone, I need to charge my phone, I need to charge my phone. We got there, three of us.
Yeah.
It equated perfect. The math was
Perfect.
math was mathing.
Yeah.
Our heads were running at a million miles an hour.
Yeah.
Bro.
We wasn't able to add that one together and be like, hey, let's chill with them for a little bit.
Biggest pitfall.
Yeah. But I mean, the weekend was great. That was a great like first time like pulling up to a festival, figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? The whole process from getting the hotel tickets, figuring out how to do the days, all that shit. You know what I
That's
mean?
great for you for all the other music festivals you went to.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm trying to still pop in and out when I can, you know. So
If we can do something like this, watch. If we can do something like plan a festival
yeah,
with all of us, like
yeah,
every single one of our peoples, like Enric's partner,
yeah.
Robert's partner, Keone's partner, Drew, Austin, if
Oh, that'd be
he
sick.
Austin would be sick. You, Nick, if he ends up
Oh
rising from
shit.
the dead, if Nick rises from the Bobby, that's 9 motherfuckers.
That's a gang, bro. We
That
get
would
like,
be
we can get like a
bro,
nice ass Airbnb somewhere, bro.
9 people.
I'm telling you,
And
bro, we got to do a Coachella. Obviously, we can't do it this year, but if we plan a Coachella next year, we can pull that shit off.
well, I think the max amount of rooms we would need is 6 because me and like we have 9 people.
Yeah,
Me and my girl, me and my girl.
yeah.
That's one room.
Mhm.
Robert and his girl. That's
Second room.
2. That's 2
Fuck
rooms.
you.
Enric, his
Yeah.
girl. Another
Okay.
room.
Yeah.
Then you, Nick, and Bobby. That's 3 other rooms. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
6 rooms.
the single motherfuckers can share a room too. You know what I'm saying? That's not a fucking.
But 6 rooms isn't bad.
It's not bad. And with all how many people are gonna be throwing in on it, it's not gonna be expensive.
It probably 150, 200 max.
You know what I mean? So we got to put that shit in the works, bro. We got to figure it out, get it on the calendar, and like just work the dates and see who can do what. Plan it far in advance so it's feasible. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
that's the biggest thing. We just have to pick one that everyone will be down for. Plan it far enough in advance, and we'll have the time of our fucking lives, bro. We'll have so much fun. You know what I mean?
I agree. 100%.
Yeah.
Go ahead, wrap this up, Biggs.
And this was another fire ass episode of Biased Opinions. The boy Robbie tapped in earlier. You know, Debo back in the building, holding it down like he always does. Shout out to my
And shout out to the host with the most, aka the biggest, the baddest, Biggs.
hey.
Becky.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. Like we always say, we got more in store. So keep checking in. Stay good, stay healthy, stay blessed. Biased Opinions, episode 17. Peace. Hell yeah, bro.